Hi everyone, it's Miss Brenner. I hope you're all doing well and staying happy and healthy. I'm here to talk with you about week 14, the agenda and the expectations. So currently students will be talking about Brave New World, which is our dystopian novel for our dystopian unit. We're covering dystopian literature, and we're also going to be reading a variety of short stories. With those short stories, some objectives that we are covering are literary terms, dystopian society types, Brave New World terms, and the dystopian controls that we are still working with. Students are going to be able to identify characters and terms based on plot moments, reference characters by name, and identify types of dystopian societies and controls. As far as essential questions, how do dystopian societies act as a satirical mirror to modern society? Why do characters in these societies accept the enforced law of the society, and what insight can we gain from dystopian literature? So as we go through this week, we are going to continue to look at modern events that are happening in our world and compare them to the novel and other short stories. Alrighty, so as we look under week 14, activity 1, we are reading chapter 8 and chapter 9 through Ed Puzzle. There is then a brief video interview with Huxley. It is animated, but it is him talking. Then there is a discussion post for this video. I ask you, after listening to the interview of Aldous Huxley, you should gain knowledge about this interview his intentions when writing Brave New World to reflect and answer these questions. Alright, part 1. What was Aldous Huxley's purpose in writing the novel Brave New World? Is the novel successful in expressing his intentions? Part 2, what is the author's purpose in juxtaposing the Savage Reservation and the New World throughout chapter 8 and 9? Please use specific examples from chapters 8 and 9. And then we have reading questions for chapters 8 and 9, which look like this. Please make sure to answer all of the questions. Then if we look under activity 2, we are reading chapters 10 and 11 through Ed Puzzle. Chapter 9 and chapter 10 are much shorter chapters than what we are used to in Brave New World, so please keep that in mind when you are breaking these apart. That I think, as far as if you were trying to read in a short session, chapter 9 is less than 20 minutes, maybe less than 15, and chapter 10 is right around the 15 mark. Alrighty, study guide. So we do have a test this week for chapters 1 through 9 in Brave New World. So this is your study guide. If you would like to earn yourself 3 bonus points towards the test, I would recommend completing the study guide in preparation for the exam. As far as creative writing for this week. Oh, sorry, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. There we go. Creative writing, week 14. We are looking at write about a pirate captain obsessed with finding a mythical treasure. Write about a character who makes a dramatic life change to pursue a goal they've secretly always wanted. Halfway through a fierce competition, your character is given the opportunity to cheat their way to victory. Do they take it? Or write about a vampire or werewolf who moves into a quiet suburban neighborhood. Once again, if none of these appeal to you, you could always go to the weekly writing competition website and pick a writing prompt from there and enter your writing for the website. I just ask that you also copy and paste into this document, so that way I also get to read your weekly writing competition entry. Alrighty. The test can be found in the test folder for chapters 1 through 9. Activity 3, we are talking about the Stepford Wives movie. This is an adaptation of a novel, but we're just going to focus on the movie for this activity. We're making some comparisons between the short story that you will read in activity 4 and this movie in particular. So as we were looking at the Stepford Wives discussion, in the movie Stepford Wives, the females of Stepford are dramatically changed in order to create better lives for their husbands. In both the novel Brave New World and the short story Fade to White, or in the movie Stepford Wives, it appears that humans struggle to be an individual around people and therefore choose to enter choose to either form others into their desires or become the desired objectified person. How is individuality given up in each of these narratives, which would be Brave New World's narrative, Fade to White, which is the short story in Activity 4, and Stepford Wives, which we are talking about in this activity. The similar concept shared between these literary works seems to be digging at humanity's struggle to accept people as individuals. So often idealizing the human form as a disposable being. Do you think this is true in real life? And that is a minimum of 300 words response. And then once again, so referenced in this activity, we are talking about Fade to White. So really Activity 3 and Activity 4 are a combination, but I just wanted to keep the links separate because people were saying there was some confusion. So I separated them this time. We'll see if this works a little bit better. Fade to White, the PDF is available here. Then we have Fade to White's worksheet, which looks like this. So it is similar to the Maneki Neko worksheet. I'm asking for foreshadowing, and I'm asking for the different forms of dystopian control that we have been working with within the unit. And then our discussion question for Fade to White. Both Fade to White and Brave New World want to dehumanize people in their society by making people disposable and creating a system where the greater good is more important than the individual. What methods do these two societies use to achieve this? So we're talking about the 9 different forms of dystopian control specifically for Fade to White and Brave New World. How are the stories similar in Brave New World and in Fade to White, and how are they different? Use examples from the 2 stories to support your explanation. This is a minimum of 300 words. And that is all of the assignments for week 14. Now, this is generally throughout the course I would like to talk about. If you are experiencing any kind of Schoology issues, this past week, week 13, has caused several different issues for the Schoology platform. If that has been the case for you, please feel free to contact me. I would be more than happy to help you. I do realize, since we are all working online, sometimes the platform does not function properly. Please contact me, or try to, whenever Schoology comes back online for you if you are having issues. Like I said, I will try and help you as much as I can. Due to these Schoology issues, the gradebook was not transferring properly between Schoology and Home Access. So I do ask that you check Schoology now and let me know if your grade is still not appearing properly in Home Access. I want to make sure that everybody is aware of what their grade is, aware of their missing assignments, and getting the support that they need. I do realize that technology can be fickle sometimes. So please, by all means, if you are having any issues, let me know, and I will try my best to help you. Alrighty, guys. Also, thank you for being so patient. I am busy working on grading and reading and adding any kind of editor suggestions to your short stories. I'm hoping by the end of next week, everybody's grade will be in for their creative short stories. And also, if you would like the edits and rubric sent to you through your email, please send me an email letting me know. I would be happy to scan your essay through the copier with the rubric to send you to give you my feedback. Alrighty, guys. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.